Hi. So this is going to be a dual message. So this is going to be posted to Facebook and to my YouTube channel, Takoyaki Taro. Um, so today is November 3rd, 2022, 10:02 a.m. I have a simple message. I already posted this message on my Facebook, but I'm going to do it in the video as well because, like I said, this is going to be a dual video. But before I get into the message, and I will be pulling cards as well, I want to remind anyone who's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If it resonates with you, gives you clarity or some understanding or whatever the case may be, great. If it doesn't resonate with you in any kind of way, that's okay. Don't force it to be your story. Don't make it yours. Don't, try to resonate with it, all right? Aside from that, remember that I don't predict how the cards are going to come out. I just interpret them, and the reason why I say that is because with tarot, time is fluid. So this could be happening at any moment. This could be something now, something in the future, something in the past, right? You will just have to figure out if it resonates with you and where it does. Aside from that, just use your discernment when it comes to these videos. Use your intuition. That's really the bottom line. And before I start, I will be doing my prayer of protection. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. So I have a couple things here, but I'm only going to talk about one thing in particular. Also, I drew like a leaf, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. So I already wrote this on my Facebook, but I'm gonna say it again. Appearances can be faked, but spirit cannot. God knows and sees all, because God is in us. Um, so I thought that was interesting. Appearances can be faked, but spirit cannot. I'm gonna talk about that for a hot second. So essentially, this isn't talking about just a copycat. This is also talking about people who try to pretend to be something they're not or someone that they are not, right? People can fake their appearance all they want. Plastic surgery, makeup, hair, their personality, the way they come across, that can all be faked. It can, you know. But who you truly are on the inside, that can't be faked. Because your spirit, you can't copy someone else's energy. You can't copy someone else's spirit. You can't copy someone else's connection to the divine. You can't do that. So while you have all of this falseness, like a front, all of this fake, plastic, copiness, whatever, on the inside, God knows who you truly are. God knows. So you can copy and you can fake it all you want, but who you truly are on the inside, your spirit, your heart, your intentions, your mind, your soul, it's kind of like crystal clear to God. He knows. So I just wanted to share that message with you, anybody who's watching, because I feel like this is a very important moment to, catch on to the, I guess, the falseness of people around you. So, I would say go by intentions or your intuition. Like if your spirit is telling you something about a particular person or a particular group of people, you need to listen to that because that's God talking to you, like, hey, you shouldn't be here, or hey, you shouldn't talk to that person, or you know what I mean. Like, that's your intuition. That's a gift. So listen to that and don't be taking it for granted, because the more you ignore your intuition, I say this all the time, the more you ignore your intuition, that's like ignoring God. The Eventually you won't even have intuition. You're just going to be confused, like, should I trust this person? Should I be here? Should I be doing that? Right? So And then the more you trust your intuition, the stronger and the more powerful it becomes. So you could just be like, okay, yeah, this is not for me. Hold on. Good morning. Okay, I'm back. My daughter woke up, so you know she's just so adorable. Oh my gosh. So what was that? Oh yeah. So now I'm gonna be pulling cards. Okie dokie. Today's actually really beautiful out, by the way. I'm gonna make this quick. I wanted this to be like maybe like a 10-15 minute spread. We'll see. We shall see what happens. All right, let's see what the first message is. The opening message for this collective reading. All right, we have number 32. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Yes, my baby. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. She just wanted hugs from mommy, so when your kid wants hugs, you gotta hug them. So yeah, all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So I'm gonna give you like a very simple explanation of what this card means. It's funny because I was actually talking to my fiance about this card because it came out in like a personal reading. And the way I explained it to him was, let's say for the example, the inventor of Coca-Cola, he invented Coca-Cola and now everyone can drink Coca-Cola. Simple as that, right? All is at your fingertips. You guys have the magic to create something that is going to be very beneficial for the community, your family, take it how it resonates. But what has been created by one can be had by all. Whatever you're creating, this is something that's going to help other people. All right, this is going to be beneficial for other people, whether it be a business, an idea, something spiritual. Some of you could be a cook, like a chef. People like chefs, they create food and other people can eat it and enjoy it. And some people are healers when they cook. There's this book that I read when I was a teenager. This girl, she cooks when her food, right? I forgot the name of it. It'll come to me though. But it's basically a Spanish book. Not, anyways. Let me get to the point. So for an example, she cooks, and she's got like this amazing ability to where whatever she cooks, however she's feeling, you can taste it in their food. For example, if she's feeling very, very happy and loving, and then she cooks, and you can taste it in the food, and the food tastes amazing. And one part of the book I remember, there was somebody, because she was the youngest, she was the youngest sister. Okay, and there was a tradition that the youngest sister has to spend the rest of her life taking care of her mother. So she's not allowed to marry. She can't have a life of her own, right? It's very sad actually. But there was a man that she fell in love with, but because she's the youngest sister, she cannot marry this man. So instead, what her mom does, she kind of like gifts her older sister to this man to marry, and this man, he's like not in love with the older sister at all. He's in love with the younger sister. So this man, in order to marry, in order to be close to the sister, the younger sister, he's kind of like, okay, well, I'll just marry her so that way I can be close to the younger sister. So they're, it becomes like a whole preparation. They're preparing for the wedding, yada, yada, yada. And so it's really messed up too because they tasked the younger sister. Her job was to cook. Um, I just like remember the name of the book, but it ran away in my head. They tasked her with making the wedding cake for the man that she's in love with to marry her older sister, right? And the thing is, as she's cooking this cake, she's making the batter, and she's just crying and crying and crying. And they're telling her, don't cry over the batter because it's going to change the way the cake tastes, right? And I mean, she can't help it. She's got a broken heart because the man she loves and the man that loves her, they can't marry, and he's marrying her older sister because she's supposed to spend the rest of her life taking care of her mother. I'm gonna pause it to look up the name of the book so that way I can tell you in this video instead of an interruption. So the wedding happens and everyone's eating the cake because everyone's having a great time, blah blah blah, celebrating, and then everyone time to cut the cake. Everyone's eating the cake. Everyone's eating the cake, and as they're eating the cake, they're like really sad and depressed, and some people are like getting sick and just vomiting, blah 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 blah. And her sister's like, you ruined my wedding, blah blah blah, and so everyone's like blaming the younger sister for poisoning the cake. But that's the whole point. Like, she just had this ability to like put her emotions into things that she was like very passionate about, and people can feel that. So for some of you that are like, I guess, healers in a way, or I mean, this really goes a lot more deeper than I intended it to be, but basically what has been created by one can be had by all. So that was my example for a being, for those of you that are cooks. All right, you guys cook something, everybody can eat it. You guys make something, everyone can use it. You guys speak about something and everyone can, hear it, that advice or that guidance or whatever the case may be. All right, so just be careful of people trying to copy you and trying to um take something that you're meant to share with the world and turn it into something very negative. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's the intention by what you're creating. You're creating something that is intended to be for good. And there are people that want to take that same thing that you're creating and take that and turn it into a very negative thing. But spirit cannot be copied, intentions cannot be copied, all right? So, I guess at the end of the day, what I'm saying is God isn't really going to let that happen. What's meant to be good intentions will be for good intentions. So, fake people can copy all they want. They can copy you. They can copy your voice, your appearance, your style, your art, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, God knows who's who and what's what. That's really it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I actually couldn't even look it up, but it's on my bookshelf. Hold on. Okay, so the book is called like Water for Chocolate. There's actually a movie too, but the movie's in Spanish, but there's English subtitles if anybody wants to watch it. It's a really really good music. Wow, good movie. And there's also like recipes in the book as well. The recipes are about like things that she's got to cook. Anyways, it's a really good book. Like, it's really good. And it's kind of sad, but yeah. Definitely like Water for Chocolate. Definitely read it. Or watch the movie, if you're more into movies. So with her, like, I guess her ability was like, her emotions. She can feel things and she can help people with her emotions. Like if someone's having a bad day, she can cook something and they'll eat it and they'll feel better. Okay? So, but everyone's, I don't know, gift, ability, calling is different, okay? But whatever this is for, you, this particular thing that is for you, you're supposed to use this gift of yours for good intentions to help people. All right? This is a calling. For some of you, you're already in your calling. From what is that saying? Many are called, chosen are few. There are a lot of people that have been called, but they ignored it. So it is what it is. But for those of you that are, answering the call, You're supposed to use that calling to help other people. And I keep saying that because I feel like that's important to like, realize you're supposed to be helping people for good. I'm going to pull some tarot now. Wow, I wanted to make this like 15 minutes and I just spent like 15 minutes talking. So it is what it is. So in Spanish, it's like como agua para chocolate. So you may have to look at if you want to watch the movie. Last I knew it was on Netflix, so you may have to search it up by its Spanish name. The background of the book is Mexican. My baby, hi. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okie dokie. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Temperance in reverse, the Tower, and Ten of Wands. Hold on, let me see if she's good. She's got her stuff. Okay, so alrighty. This is gonna be a little deep, but it is what it is, right? I'm gonna move this. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is essentially destiny. Okay. So I guess in a way, what I'm saying is that this was meant to happen the way it happened for a reason. A lot of you are coming to an end of hardships. I guess the ending of bad luck. You guys are now having, good luck. Your finances are increasing. You guys are, overcoming a lot of things in your life, okay? So you guys are, in a sense, no longer being out in the cold, okay? You guys have been doing the work and things are getting better. A lot of this has to do with, with the High Priestess here, your intuition and your spirituality. You guys have been tapping into your spirituality, using your intuition more, trusting with faith, not your eyes, okay? There are multiple energies here. Hold on, I have to put her apron on. Never mind, she put the apron on the plant. You want your apron on? Okay, hold on. Okay, I am back. So yeah, you guys are tapping into, trusting with your faith, not your eyes. Like I said, there's multiple energies here. And what I mean by that, there's a lot of things surrounding you, trying to keep you off balance, trying to keep you stuck in like a reckless mindset, a reckless state of way, making you feel like you don't deserve happiness or you don't deserve stability, trying to make you always feel like, you're lacking confidence, you're not confident enough, you can't do it. All right? Next to that, we have the Tower and the Ten of Wands. This is not your energy. This is, the karmic's energy, the strangers. I don't really call them karmics. I mean, because it is karmic, but I call them strangers. And the reason why I call them strangers, because in the Bible, God talks about people who do not follow him, who do not walk his life, who do not walk the path of life. He calls them strangers, strangers of this land. So that's why I call them strangers, because they are strangers to God. They are, they may know of God, but they don't believe in God. They don't have a relationship with God. They're faithless, etc., etc., etc. You get the point. So these are strangers. These strangers are having a tower moment in their life. A tower moment is essentially an act of God that is inevitable. Okay, it could either be a good thing or a bad thing, okay? depending on where you stand and with the things that you have done in your life. But these people are having a tower moment. They are being weighed down by burden after burden after burden after burden. They have a lot on their plate now that they can't really manage. There's just too much on their plate, too much weighing on them. That's the tower moment for them. Okay, while these people were trying to have you blinded in a sense and have you in this reckless state of mind, now they're burdened. A lot of this could be, now they're in a reckless state of mind. They're burdened by their life. They're burdened by their choices. They're burdened by their actions. Okay? That's their tower moment. So, yeah. I'm going to pull one of these and then I'm going to close it. And the thing is, you don't have to do anything. Okay, and you're not doing anything, you just let them be. You don't have to do anything. If you know who these people are, or if you have an idea or whatever, just don't even, you don't have to act in revenge or anything like that. You don't have to do anything. Okay? This is all happening for a reason. Wow, these cards don't want to get shuffled. Wow. Okay. Let me get one card out. This is my money deck. It talks about relationships that we have with money. How our world experiences and acts with money. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. This is great because whatever you did, you got yourself out of the cold. It's like you did this by yourself, You had to. Because you couldn't trust these people or this person enough to help you get through it because they weren't going to help you get through it. They wanted you to be reckless, all right? So that way you wouldn't create something that was going to help the world in a sense. Help your community, help your family, help your friends. But you did the work. You're now in the place where your finances are getting there, your money's getting there, your life is getting there, you're walking the path of light, your faith, your spirituality, your intuition's on point. And a lot of this has to do with your mindset. You changed your mindset. How you think about things, okay? Once you change how you think about things, it changes how you feel about things, how you see things, how you do things. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. On the back it says, most people have put anything that earns money in the category of the things that I have to do. And that is why the money often comes so hard. If you are wise enough to follow the trail of good feeling thoughts by deliberately looking for positive aspects along your way, you will come into vibrational alignment with who you really are and with the things you really want. And once you do that, the universe must deliver to you a viable means to achieve your desires. Oh man, that's great. Yeah. So that's the reading. This is why I love doing these videos because it's just like, I don't know, it's just so natural. It just feels so good to do them. So, for Facebook, if you're viewing this video and it helps you in any kind of way, great. For my YouTube channel, Takoyaki Tarot. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. You're welcome to subscribe to my channel. That's completely up to you. But, thanks for watching, and I appreciate that. Bye.